is starting. And since this stupid thing doesn't post things to social media, I've got to do it. Let's see.
What it do?
Yeah. So, let's go to
Okay,
photos.
It's loading fucking YouTube perfectly fine, so why won't Roll20 work? Come on.
Champions of Narr'tor is go.
I'm about to be very angry if Roll20 just doesn't load through my phone, even though everything else is working perfectly fine.
What are you using on your phone as a browser?
I'm using it as a hotspot.
Oh, so you're using your computer
laptop,
through the phone's connection.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Just,
But everything else seems to load pretty decently well, but Roll20 as a website legitimately just doesn't seem to want to work.
which browser are you using?
Chrome.
That's
I'm gonna
puzzling.
assume that
I would
it's just
say,
it just seems to be the only one that doesn't seem to want to work.
yeah.
I suppose you have a VPN on your laptop.
What about a VPN on my laptop?
I suppose you have one set up on either your phone or your laptop. There's a good chance they're just blocking it.
Yeah,
I was gonna say I don't think I have any kind of VPN on either of them.
Alright, let's get this posted and posted. And we are should be good to go. Yes, we are live. Hello. Hello everyone. And a preemptive thank you to Zachary for donating $10. Here's my donation to you, Wuten, and good luck out there. He donated that before the stream started. The absolute mad lad.
What a bro.
Thank you. Very cool. Very cool.
Very cool. Very cool.
Wow. Wow, Ethan. Keep it up. Very cool.
Very cool.
Okay.
Excuse me.
And there we are. So, Chaotic, let me know when Roll20 gets good for you, and we will get underway here. Everyone got their character sheets?
Very cool. Yes.
All right.
If his ISP is just blocking that website, there might not be anything we can do. We might just have to have one of us roll for him.
Well, I don't know why, why would my phone be blocking it? And the other thing is, it's like half loaded on my screen. Like half of it is.
Oh.
But the other half is not. And I'm like, what? So I just click the play now button. Hopefully it'll take me to another screen, and that just a bit. Not entirely sure why. It's a little info. Maybe I can click that.
Maybe try Microsoft Edge.
It's worth
I
trying.
actually did
Or
already.
Firefox.
Yeah,
It
or
didn't-
Firefox.
Well,
Oh.
I would have to download Firefox. Yeah.
That
Yeah.
actually worked for someone else I play with. Firefox did it. I remember right.
I mean, at least it doesn't take long to get Firefox.
Ah!
It's pretty fast.
No, I don't want that YouTube. Go away.
Try Firefox.
Because
Alright, I
can you
guess
even
I'll
get
go
any
download
Edge
Firefox.
anymore? I thought they killed it.
No, it's still
Oh, they murdered
ships. It's still there.
Yeah.
It's still
Apparently,
murdered.
I remember reading an article where apparently people were like the engineers who made it said stop using it. Like they literally say it's like it's there for legacy websites, and that's basically it. Go use
That
something
was
else.
Internet Explorer, not Edge.
Edge
They also
is
said
the-
to stop using Edge.
No, they did. I
Yeah,
literally work for Microsoft. You gonna fucking fight me on this?
Okay. Yeah.
Got him.
Okay.
We are. I am.
Calm
All
down.
right, let's get this.
I-
We're getting this bread in. Be come here. 1v1 me.
Bring it, Kago!
My dad works.
Ah!
My dad works at Microsoft. Fight me.
Wow.
Oh my god. All right.
My uncle works for Nintendo. Let's get it.
Well, fuck Pathfinder. 2 of our members are off murdering each other in real life. Oops. Just stream that. We're good.
Streaming a murder tonight. All right.
Jesus, be right back streaming the murder.
Alright.
In the meantime, hello everyone, and welcome to Champions of Narr'tor. It's been a couple weeks, hasn't it? But we've been hard at work behind the scenes. We have stuff planned tonight. We'll see if our players are ready for it. They might be. They might not. We'll see. But last
nope, that's
time.
Alvor sheet.
Well, their browsers definitely aren't.
Well, for quick recap for last time, we had our party members meeting with some of the NPCs from Highleaf Monastery. They were having the festival of
The Sky Emerald Hunt.
the Sky Emerald Hunt, which is it's an annual hunt for what they call the Sky Emerald, which the party members figured out was actually Viridium from the nearby volcano. And they went off to find Master Confidence, who had gone off to collect the emeralds for the hunt, but had mysteriously not returned. And so they went out to investigate and found him locked in combat with a very peculiar character, one by the name of...
Bitch boy.
Bitch boy. No. It's from, it's Ithunin, Aspect of War. They fought him. It was a well-fought battle, but in the end, the champions came out triumphant. And so, afterwards, they collected Zeal's injured master and made their way back to the monastery, and opening up with their revelations about this dragon that suddenly appeared after Ithunin was defeated.
Do.
Woo! I'm...
You better be ready. Morgana's gonna
no.
fucking wreck you.
God damn! Fuck!
Fuck, man.
Fucking stop snorting.
Are you okay?
No.
No.
None of us are.
Okay, I need to breathe. Okay, I can breathe. Okay.
What just happened?
No idea.
Dive laughter.
Luna's here. Hello.
Gonna catch your death of cold.
I might actually catch that.
Oh yeah, there was a big lightning dragon boy.
Yeah, the mysterious dragon that appeared at the end of last session and flew off to the north.
Oh yeah. And we were gonna make friends.
Please. Please.
The enemy of my enemy is my enemy.
We can also be pretty cool friends.
And Akira managed to deduce by the colors of the dragon that it seems not evil.
Yay!
What? Fanburst is shutting down? What?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you didn't know?
You'll want to
Like,
get all
Days
your
ago.
yeah. You're gonna want to get all your new.
It's a little late
music
now. It said it shut down. It shut down on February 25th already.
No.
So it's all long since shut down. Well, that's helpful.
Oh, I already got Fredbo installed in the server in case we ever need to use it. So.
And I already got all my music
Well,
back
that means
and installed and
that
everything.
means all of evil. That means all of Evil Campaign's music needs to be found again. God damn it!
The thing is
well.
though, it
not
does
like
still
that.
have the names on the music list, so you can go from that if you left the original name.
Yeah, I'm the dumbass who went and changed all the names.
I know that feeling.
Oh, fucking hell. Okay, it seems to be loading, so I'm going to give it a chance. If I'm listening to you guys through Discord, though, I'm not going to really be able to listen to anything on Roll20, and that's taking far too long to download updates for Discord, so I'm not going to bother doing that. So
You'll be alright without the music, I suppose.
I can live without it, although it might even be playing a little bit. I might be able to hear some. Who knows? We'll figure it out. If it don't work, who cares?
Yeah, he'll
I
be
don't
working
care.
on it in the background.
I mean, at least we have it chaotic.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm happy about that part.
You're true.
Oh. Well, thank you.
I like chaotic.
There he is. There he is.
Excuse me.
All right. So, are we all good and ready to go here?
My Roll20
Never.
page is loading, but I'm in the game. It's just
All right.
loading, so I'm not
That's
sure
fine.
how quickly that's going to work.
That's fine. That's fine.
And I definitely can't keep an eye on the stream at the same time. So
That's fine. So, in the meantime, we'll just get things going here. So, the 5 of you have teleported off of the mountain, and you have made your way back to Highleaf Monastery. You suddenly appear in the courtyard. And
Pop.
this is what you see. You've appeared just as the dragon disappears into the horizon.
excuse me.
Everyone just looks awkwardly at Zeal.
What, do I have something on my face? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, no, this is low, so whatever. I mean, am I already this out of practice? Alright, anyways. I mean, I guess obviously he would just be sitting there. If the I remember, I think it was like if the dragon was kind of coming out, we were watching it almost as if we were on the.
You watched it as
while we were
it.
in the.
Yeah,
Sorry,
you watched it
as
as
it
it
came,
flew off towards the north, and then as it disappeared on the horizon, you teleported back to Highleaf. So you have arrived at the at quite the surprise of a couple of monks, as well as Master Stargaze and Master Greatsoul. You've returned already?
Excuse me. Scheiße. What was your character's name again, Kago? I forgot
Akira.
everybody. I forgot like everything.
Akira.
Damn.
Akira.
Akira.
Okay. So I guess still kind of dumbfounded, and kind of having looked off in the direction of the dragon until I guess one of the masters had spoken up. Zeal will. I guess one of the first things he would do would be to look to the masters, and his first reaction is to stand a little bit straighter, and at which point he would sort of shake his head for a moment and say, yes, we have Akira here to thank for that and her magic. And we have Master Vistrom. Where is he again? Oh wait, wasn't he in the mirror?
Oh yeah, wasn't he still in the mirror?
Yeah, he's still in the mirror. Presumably, someone should let him out.
I grabbed the mirror and
Just
tap it. And he comes
Just
out.
everyone just fucking
it's
forgot.
like
Everyone just forgot that he was in the mirror?
It was in January, man.
We just all kind of look around and we're like, oh!
Oh no!
Grabs the
Oh.
mirror out.
Oh shit, he's still in here. I hope he's
Well, how
alive.
Chaotic was the only one who remembered that part. We're all just like, shit.
I love how
He's in the mirror.
I love how
Me.
even better.
Oh, right!
I mentioned it in the summary and it just sort of glossed over it, and then
You know, my life is glossed
slid
over.
just slid it in there at the end as you pull out the mirror. And how do you get people out of the mirror? Do you is it just like a command word, or is it
Let me bring it up.
Step out like
I
a
don't
door.
remember. It's been so long.
We don't know how to get the monkey out of the mirror.
Oh no.
Let's take him along with us. He can offer advice now and then.
Yeah, we got a monkey advice mirror now.
There's a monkey in my mirror and it's looking at me.
He's looking at me strangely.
He's also gesturing quite rudely.
Okay, mirror.
Is
I
this
don't
like a poem or something?
Okay.
Mirror, mirror in my palm. Get this monkey out of.
Creatures.
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
As I just end the spell and they just come out, so I end the spell and just.
Oh, okay. So, just a wave of the hand. Oh. Mm. What is that
Zeal
thing?
Zeal's going to immediately rush to his side and, make sure he's okay, pretty much.
I'm
Master,
fine.
are you all right?
Yes. And he turns to look at Zeal and smiles. Thank you for dealing with whoever that was. It was quite the
His
opponent.
name. He was. And his name. I know that we know their names, right? Just making sure I
Yeah,
remember that we
you guys.
actually
Yeah, you guys know their names. You overheard
Even I do.
Morgana say
Hello.
their names. Yeah.
Okay. Pretty much he would look to his master, he's just a serious, serious look on his face, and it's, he is indeed a powerful foe. His name is Ithunin. He is one of the children of... He's trying to decide what word to use. And then I guess I just decide to use both. The son of Morgala, or Vritra. Just kind of combine the two together.
Master Confidence's eyes widen. Ratra, are you absolutely sure of this?
I feel as though Morgalla the dragon seems to match many of the ancient legends. Of course, unless my memory evades me. And he's speaking in Vanaran again. He just naturally switches to it once he's speaking. Now that he's here, so.
And Confidence brings a hand up to his beard. Who is Morgalla again? I believe I've heard that name. And
I believe that there's a lot that needs to be caught up here. My master.
Great Soul and Stargaze both approach as well, placing both of their hands on Confidence's shoulders just to make sure he's okay. I believe there is a great many things to learn here. What were those creatures in the sky? Great Soul asks, looking to the party.
Zeal will also look to them because he knows that you guys will know a lot more about them than he. Because, to be fair, he only left his island like a month ago. He knows they're called dragons, but, you guys would still know better than he.
It would seem he sought to bring a full army of his black dragon kin to, likely invade the island and the lands beyond. Thankfully, Schism here was able to dispel his gate and stop that from happening.
Okay.
So, question, Zayne, when you say Schism, do you gesture to her specifically?
I imagine he would in some way, yes.
Okay. Schism. A quick sense motive.
Roll a reflex.
Roll a reflex save.
Roll a reflex.
Is this against
no
me,
women's
or...
here can defeat dragons. Anyway. Okay.
Y'all I met Fang.
True. Okay. So 14. You see both of the, well, rather all three of the masters look to you in, Great Soul and Confidence look to you in a bit of surprise, but Stargaze himself looks at you and you can't read it quite well. It seems... He seems rather calm about all of this information. So, just calmer than you'd expect.
Interesting.
Would I be able to sense motive at all, since I'm the one who was kind of having the conversation, or...?
Sure, go ahead.
I don't speak Vanaran, so presumably I'm not here.
Just sitting here in the dark. Well, I would assume they were speaking in common to the party, although Zeal's kind of been switching back and forth.
I'll roll sense motive just in case. Or I'll roll,
Well, just Zayne here. Just Zayne here.
Okay.
It's, because they haven't spoken common yet. They've only spoken to Zeal up to this point. And then Zayne, you know Vanaran, right?
Yes.
Okay, so I assume that you were speaking in Vanaran to them. Okay, so 36.
If that's the language they were speaking initially, then
they
I
were
imagine
speaking Vanaran. Yes. Okay, so 36. You pick up pretty much the same thing as Schism here. You pick up a bit more from Stargaze, though. He's... He doesn't seem at all surprised, and... I don't know, it seems uncharacteristic of the information that he just received, if that makes sense.
It does.
Yeah.
That's mysterious.
Mysterious.
Surely this can't be an everyday occurrence.
Yeah,
But,
surely this isn't an everyday occurrence, but it's a bit of an odd reaction. Just very calm.
all right, Zayne will remember this.
So you were saying as you were describing the dragons.
Oh yeah, then he'll say, as for that lightning dragon, I'm not entirely sure. And then he'll turn and say in common and be like, does anyone know what sort of dragon that might have been? Well, that's common to the rest of the party.
Mm-hmm. And I assume the silence means that no one responds?
I mean, obviously, I don't say anything. I don't know jack crap.
Alright.
Did you know Akira, Elf?
Wait, what? Sorry, I got distracted by something.
Okay, so he would turn to the party, Zayne turned to the party and asked in common, does anyone know anything about that lightning
The other dragon that appeared,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, friendly one. Yes? I swear I mentioned last session that it was a friendly one.
Yeah, now we're just
You
talking.
did, but
now we're talking
yeah,
to the
you're talking.
masters.
Yeah,
So.
yeah.
Oh, the friendly one is what I respond.
Friendly? As in,
Yes.
he's then going to kind of turn back with kind of a curious look to his face to the elders, as if to say, his face kind of says, we could work with that.
Yeah, like metallic, not chromatic. They fight chromatic, so they would be very much the in common, the enemy of my enemy, right? Is my ally.
Again, the face. We can work with that.
Okay.
We can do that.
Oh, okay.
Zeal
I
is
don't know
pretty
if you've ever watched Better Off Ted, but there's. I'll show you this stuff later, but we can do that.
Zeal is basically looking back and forth between both groups, so to speak. He's just watching intently to see, and looking a little worried. He's like, there's things going on here. It's still kind of beyond his kin, and he's just, still surprised he's wrapped up in all of this now. Now it's all coming home a little bit more, that it's a lot more serious than it's felt for a while. So.
Zayne is gonna, I guess, then ask in Vanaran to the elders and say, honorable elders, would you happen to know if that's, say, this island's like guardian of some such, or?
All right. Master Greatsoul and Stargaze are going to look to each other as if checking the other for possible answers. Our legends don't speak of any guardians of this island, but the legends do speak of Indra controlling a great number of creatures who assisted in his battle against Vritra long ago.
Could perhaps these creatures have been dragons? This is going to be me. Can I make a religion check, actually, on that? Maybe I
sure.
remember.
Go ahead.
Maybe.
Hey, religion checks. I'm gonna roll
Hey,
this
at the
one.
time, it's actually going to become useful for me. Maybe. 15. Do I remember whether or not
Okay.
they were any descriptions of what the creatures were that assisted Indra in his battles?
Okay. Zeal, you remember the legends mentioning that? You remember the stories that you were told that during his battles against Vritra, Indra had a great number of allies to fight against the forces of Vritra while he faced down the entity himself.
Okay.
Zayne, this is less of a religion check for you because you wouldn't know the legend, and more of a common sense check. Common sense religion check.
I don't have knowledge of common sense.
Common sense.
Then who does?
Religious common sense.
Nobody has knowledge common sense.
But
That's the one knowledge
you
none
can
of us
piece
have.
together based on the description, like what they're telling you, that it sounds like a feasible thing, that whatever legend mentioned the battle between Indra and Vritra, if he had allies of a great many creatures, it's fair to assume that if that big creature managed to go up against those black dragons, it's a fair assumption. It's a fair assumption that it might be one of those creatures in the legend.
Context clues. Knowledge context clues.
Knowledge context. Okay. So that's what they tell both of you.
Well,
I'm sorry, guys, give me like 2 seconds here.
Okay.
I'll still be listening. I should still be able to listen. But...
Okay.
I think then Zayne might kind of start to mutter aloud in common.
Okay. Just
Well, could benefit us to have an ally if they're capable of that.
party will turn to you. What?
Party just like, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know
here.
what's going on here. They're
going
speaking
over.
monkey. They're
You guys
speaking monkey
keep-
words.
Well,
I think the
I
rest
know
of the
it's-
party are just looking at each other like,
I suppose I might.
that I said in common though. So
Yeah, I know you did. Yeah,
Okay.
like imagine like someone speaking a completely different language and then will randomly mutter under their breath something you understand, and you're just like, yo, this is less context than I had before.
Hey, I'm just letting you guys know I'm just needing to go use the bathroom real quick.
Okay.
I'll be
Yeah,
right
that's fine.
Alright.
That's fine.
Go potty.
Driver interest. Whenever you see a driver interest.
Wrong one. Okay, there we go.
Ooh.
That was about to be pretty awkward. Anyway,
Never mind.
nothing. He
Just let it happen.
he took a little bit to mute his microphone. Anyway, so they will turn. The masters will turn to the party, and then they'll start speaking in common, but very, very spaced out common as they try to work out the common words. It seems that we may have a very potential ally in whoever this creature was, Master Greatsoul will say. And Master Stargaze will look to Zayne, and he will sense motive, Zayne.
okay.
Or actually, no. Probably try to resist this. Will save.
Oh, will save.
Yeah.
Okay.
We need to talk to these guys how conversation normally works.
Okay. You feel some tingling on across your forehead, but other than that, nothing happens. As Master Stargaze stares at you, and you see his eyes almost have a slight glow to them, but then it fades away, and then
He's checking you out.
Can I spellcraft that maybe?
because
Because I saw the glowy eyes.
sure.
Okay. I'm not about to be accusatory. I just want to know what he was trying to do.
All right, 23. Let me check the level of this thing here.
Just like a What was that? Why do I feel
Spellcraft
tingly?
Yeah.
It's 15 plus the level of the spell, right?
I think so.
Let me check.
I think that's it,
15,
yeah.
Yeah, 15 plus the spell level. Okay. 15,
I think you're pretty covered.
Yeah, you're covered. This was it's just a detect evil spell.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
back.
Aww.
Okay.
No one let them see Schism's sword. Ugh.
Wait, does that... Can you save against that? I thought it was just,
It's a modified thing. It's
Okay.
Yeah, it's
I
just
see.
a modified thing of detect evil.
Reflection!
Reflect. Okay. It's just
I am back.
just
Yeah, sorry, I have to take advantage. If we stop, I gotta get
That's
out
okay.
and
Yeah, it's okay.
use any
But,
chance to get.
So yeah, you see Stargaze, his eyes glow slightly while he's staring at Zayne, and then they fade, and he just nods.
I'll just kind of... Once I figure out what it was, I'll just be like, alright, well...
Alright, whatever. He's just
I know it's
checking
game,
you out.
but I got
He's just checking you
nothing
out.
to worry about.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah, because I forgot. I think I remember. I mean, unless Wuten rebuilt him, I think he's a full cleric
Yeah.
or similar.
Yeah, yeah.
Similar.
He's got some things.
Yeah.
But
I would hope the higher ups were.
yeah.
But anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. Anyways.
You're all good. You're all good.
Oh, good.
You're fine.
So he says, I think I said this already, but Great Soul says, well, then it may be pertinent to meet with whoever this is. Whoever this creature is might prove to be valuable in your quest.
The legends speak of many allies who fought alongside, and with everything that I've learned of dragons now recently, and the power that they hold, if there are good ones, I don't see why they wouldn't have fought along his side.
It'd probably
Perhaps they will.
throw a... Well, I don't know if wrenches exist in this world, but...
They exist. They exist. There's
They do.
Probably throw a wrench in Morgala's plans as well.
Master Confidence is going to turn to you with a slightly mischievous grin. A large dragon-sized wrench, I assume.
Of course, Master. I don't know if he's as powerful as... I don't know if he'll be able to match Morgala tit for tat, but... Anything to... I'm frankly up for anything to piss off the black dragons right now.
And Confidence will turn to... he'll pause for a moment, and then turn to Zeal and start speaking in Vanaran.
Okay.
It may be good to start acting quickly. I don't assume Vritra will take this defeat lying down.
I'm sure he will be back, and he will try to attack our island again. And I can't let that happen. He's going to kind of come up to his master and put a hand on his shoulder. And, I don't know. I'm trying to figure out exactly, maybe even Zeal's trying to sit there and find the right words to say, the whole, he almost feels like maybe he's been chosen, in a sense, by fate to be part of this adventure to defeat the evil, kind of thing, and he's not quite sure how to say it. So...
We got multiple Chosen One stories going on here. It's all right.
Oh, we do. That's why I said chosen to be part of this group. I didn't say he's the one who has to defeat.
Chosen group.
Yeah, exactly. So, the heroes of legend.
A member of these champions, if you will.
God damn it.
He said the thing.
He said the thing. So, I guess that might be... I guess that's pretty much what he would say, is that he would just be like, I can't let that happen. Over this time, there's a lot that needs to be said and a lot that needs to be done. I think it would be best to fill you all in on everything and then move from there.
The Master Confidence is going to see. You see him. He's staring into your eyes, and he smiles, nods, and claps a hand under your shoulder as well. I agree. Besides, as he reaches into his pocket and pulls out something shiny, we need to prepare for our... I need to look up the pronunciation for this 1 second. We need to prepare for the We need to prepare for the Margati Nabha Marakata. As he waves the...
We need to prepare for
this thing.
Wow.
No, this isn't place you're from.
Murata.
This isn't place you're from.
I can imagine Place You're From has a festival. Achoo! Because someone sneezed while they were naming it.
As he pulls out the sky emerald and holds it in his palm, and it glints in the sunlight in the gaze of the party, and the two masters behind him smile.
And Zeal will do the same, and will pretty much say, can't allow the darkness to snuff out the light. Gotta have fun. Not allowed to. Not all work, no play makes Jack a dull boy. Whatever the Vanaran version of that would be.
All work and no play makes Indra a dull boy.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Makes a monkey's tail, like, I don't know, something. What would you think? All work, no play makes a monkey's tail, like...
Makes a monkey no happy, there we go.
Some word that would mean, like, kind of sad and, like sad and limp, like a sad limp, like, animal, like, oh, like that. So... I don't know what... I can't think of a word that would match that.
Makes the Vanaran tail tuck away. Hey! There we go! All work and no play makes the Vanaran tail tuck away.
There you go.
Hey.
That'll work. Closest translation that you can manage.
Yeah. So, with that... Okay. Just a second here. Quick.
Excuse me.
You're excused.
Thank you. I'm glad to hear that I am excused.
Check your DMs. Check your Roll20 DMs.
That's the thing a lot of us don't like to hear. Psst, Thorny, the DMs.
The DMs.
That is never.
Thorny's gonna kill us all.
Oh no. Something else.
Check your DMs.
Hey, yo, check your DMs, boy.
Oh, fuck.
I'm standing
not
right
happy.
next to her. I'm about to die.
All
I'm
right.
not happy
All
to hear
right,
these
boys.
noises. I'm not
Okay,
happy to hear these noises.
okay. So, give me just a second here.
Are we going to have to kill
No.
Thorny?
No,
Well,
give me a
finally.
second. Give me a
I've been
second.
waiting on this.
You ass.
Excuse me.
Okay. Okay, so let's see here. There we are. We'll use this one. Alright, so Schism. As the as the conversation ends and Zeal says something in Vanaran, and the masters and him start chuckling, as well as Zayne. Zayne starts chuckling as well. It's just gentle chuckling starts to slow down again, and again, and again. And finally there's silence. The entire world is frozen around you in a slight grayscale color. Very, very good. As you hear a light clapping sound.
Sword shouldn't clap.
It doesn't have fingers.
Very good. I must say, I'm rather impressed by your performance today.
Can I determine the source of the clapping?
Perception. Or, yeah, perception. The sound, the sound is coming. The sound is coming from your sword, but it's also coming from all around you. It's you can't pin down the exact location of wherever this sound is coming from, but it seems to get louder the closer you get to your sword. It's a very, very nice, appealing looking sword right now. And the voice is similar to the one that you heard earlier.
I attempt to seduce the sword. No, not really.
Well, I mean...
Not yet.
Not
Wait,
yet,
yet?
at least.
So it's singing your praises right now. You performed quite admirably out there against that. Well, let's call him an upstart. I think is an appropriate word for whoever he was. I'm rather impressed by your performance.
I think those are the first words of approval I've ever heard from you.
Well, keep up that work and you'll hear a lot more from me. By the way, what was that creature? He seemed rather curious. I know he seems... I've heard the word dragon mentioned before, but he didn't seem very draconic. From my estimation, he seemed quite humanoid.
To be honest, I'm surprised to hear you're less familiar with them than I am. They're draconic. They seem to be able to take human form. My knowledge doesn't extend far into their abilities.
Ah. Well, you would be right. I am quite familiar with them. But they seem to have undergone a few changes since I last encountered one.
And how long ago was that?
Oh, time is such a fickle thing. What you mortals may see as centuries and millennia, I see as like grains of sand in an hourglass. A single grain of sand. I have been here for quite some time.
Not long enough to unlearn the cliche of speaking of time as a vast incomprehensible thing to mortals, I see.
Well,
Sipping tea.
That's Schism in a nutshell, sipping tea.
that which you call time is so linear. I suppose.
Okay, yes, I get it. You don't feel like explaining how long ago it was.
She's done with that sword shit.
No chill.
Sipping tea.
That said,
Well, I'm no chill.
these are rather unique developments. I never expected you to be able to take on a dragon. Oh, well, for lack of a better word, on your own. You racked up quite a few kills with that spell of yours, but how do I put this? I would have preferred that you would have used me. I would have liked to taste the flesh of dragons once more.
Well, as I'm sure you've noticed, that one was only one of the ones we've been after. If you like, I can try to make sure you get such a taste.
And what would you like in return for this delectable morsel?
She looks around her. This thing that you do to interrupt everything, is it difficult for you?
No.
Silence.
I didn't think you would ask if you could use this in combat. That's not fair. I wasn't ready for you to ask me that.
No, it is not. However, if you're believing it to be useful in a situation where you would like to be somewhere else, unfortunately, I cannot grant that. Time will flow, and you will be in the same location that you ended up in when I pulled you in for this little conversation. That is the extent of my abilities.
No free mythic time stop for us.
Damn it!
Sorry.
Right?
Sorry.
Lame.
Yeah, sorry.
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 Oh my god, stop this.
However, if you are in need of some time to think, I certainly wouldn't mind bringing this upon you, if you don't mind a little conversation now and then.
You know, if I didn't know better, I'd almost think you were the lonely one.
Aw, cute.
Yikes.
Baka.
If you find yourself in need of conversation, yes indeed, you can always call.
Cuties.
dropping her number. Go for it, Soren. Go for it.
Tempting fate.
Wonderful.
See the next sword OTP.
I must admit, you are quite a bit more willing to listen to me than my previous wielder, that one that you called... What was his name again? It's been oh so long. I seem to have forgotten.
Oh, you're telling me.
Alright.
Royella's brother. That dude.
Yeah,
whatever his
yeah,
name was.
it's that dude. It's that dude.
Oh,
Siegfried,
yeah.
right?
Siegfried.
Siegfried, that was it.
Oh god, I thought we were not remembering it on as a joke. Oh, I actually remember.
Oh.
I mean, I was going with that. I genuinely did not remember.
Oh. Alright, I'll go to my corner.
You're good, you're good.
I don't write everything down. You do. Babaka, shut up.
Oh, if it's
No, you.
dragons that you're interested in, would you like a little push in the right direction?
I'm not going to decline.
I seem to recall that your friend there mentioned that the dragons are friendly dragons, at least the one that suddenly appeared. I can assure you that they are by no means your friends. They may be enemies of these chromatic dragons, but like all dragons, they are quite disinterested in the affairs of mortal beings.
Schism shrugs. Like the one we drove from the cave, I've considered them as tools to an end. This changes nothing.
I knew I would like you. And with that, the surrounding area, the color starts fading back in, and the laughter just starts coming to an end.
Okay. Well, if the conversation overall among the characters present was kind of wrapped up, I was just gonna use my healing song.
All
I
right.
get 29 HP back because I'm missing some HP. So
29
I am
HP.
missing some HP. To everyone or just you?
everybody in 30 feet.
Aha! Yay!
All right.
You know, he did do a bit of a number on us a tiny bit, so.
Just a tiny bit.
Why not?
Only a wee.
Okay, so sorry. What was what happened? Is everything faded back in?
Everything faded back in.
Okay.
Then we healed up.
Yeah.
Everybody got 29 HP.
Yeet.
Yay! I don't think I needed it, but who knows?
Yeah.
I did.
I know at least Akira and I took some damage from the boss fight, so.
Oh, apparently did.
Yeah.
He was aiming casters. What an asshole!
Yeah. He's a dragon. He's not stupid. He knows that
Yeah.
casters
What
are...
an asshole!
What an asshole.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just
he
gonna
was so busy
stand. I'm
acting
just gonna
rude.
stand behind the fighter. I'm just gonna stand behind Schism because she's got the big sword. And oh, hi.
Oh,
Shit.
you found your pen. Okay.
Oh.
I was just gonna say he was so busy paying attention to the casters, didn't pay attention to the sword that got rammed down his throat.
Yeah.
Exactly.
That's true.
You either focus one or the other, man. None of us is really. I mean, none of us are really blasty casty on the back lines over here. We're more.
I'm the blastiest castiest we got, and that ain't much.
I know, right? I know, right? We're more support you. I confuse the enemy. Hello.
All right. So, final thing before we move on, unless anyone has anything else. Schism, roll a perception check.
Okay.
Hi, please hit harder. Well, I mean, all right. Okay, 21. You just barely catch it at the end of whatever it was. But, Stargaze, you had a feeling, and as the gray faded back to color, you turned to look at him at the last second when the glow in his eyes faded as he was looking at you.
Oh shit.
Oh, don't lose that.
So,
Oof.
Since Zayne hasn't clued any of us in on that, can I do a spellcraft check?
sure.
I don't expect to make it, but...
Sure. Oh, 29.
You
Okay.
definitely did.
So,
It's Thorny's day.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Not considering that what triggered that time stop was a nat 1.
You know, I'm fine with that. That sword's feeding you some. I mean, do you trust me or the sword, man? The dragon might be our friend.
So, let's see. Okay.
15 plus the spell level. He's got it, even if it's level 9.
I'm trying to find. Okay, there we are. Okay, so it is a version of Detect Evil. However, it's not one that you're familiar with. It...
Yeah, 2 seconds.
Based on your perception roll there, roll a sense motive as well.
Okay.
It's very odd that he was staring at you with glowing golden eyes, just as you were coming out of whatever trance that the sword brought you into. But you can't read anything on his face at this moment. He seems caught up in the potential revelry of the Sky Emerald hunt.
So, fading back in, he was looking at Schism, and it fades back into the chuckling over the monkey tail.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So, with that, if there's nothing else that people have that they want to chat about,
No, alright.
chatty chat.
I don't think so.
Alright. So, with that, we will conclude that part of the...
I feel as though the next thing that we may do would be to try and fill in the masters on, well, our adventures, I guess.
Okay. Sort of as part of
I feel like
Yeah, just summarize the stuff. Like, well, it
Yeah.
started with an old friend.
It all started in an inn.
with a natural 1 acrobatics check to dance on top of a table.
Causing me to tumble over into the mare. Oh, good times.
Good times.
I thought we already did a recap episode.
We've done. This would have been.
We did.
It would have been the
This is the-
third
this is the
recap. Yeah, this is the gloss over everything. we tell the masters, that is quite the journey. And such on and so forth.
Yeah, pretty much. And then, yeah. Well, yeah. I don't know. Shit, I don't know. I'm just a monkey. Okay.
With that, we transition to sort of like an evening time where the I think you did a recap episode when you met me. You guys let them talk about yourselves. Where
Another one.
Oh my god.
Probably wasn't nearly
transitioning
as-
to nighttime where people are just sort of getting ready for the Sky Emerald hunt in a couple of days. The competition for finding the Viridium in the forest. So, good stuff. Is there anything that folks wanted to do for tonight? Y'all wanting to just rest up?
Anyone can participate in that festival, right?
Yes.
Okay. Because I have a
Right, I was
pretty
like,
good
"Yeet!"
acrobatics.
I mean,
And a broom.
I think so.
And a broom. That might be considered slightly cheating because magic, so.
No magic allowed.
I was gonna cheat.
But yeah, I was about to say, what they don't know won't hurt them.
I was gonna cheat.
So, over.
Trying to catch me. You were using magic. Third nat 20, my plus 33 bluff. No,
I wasn't using magic. My broom was using magic.
God
I
damn it.
wasn't.
Oh well, jumps up, takes your ribbon. Got him.
Shit.
Fuck.
I wasn't cheating. You were cheating. Nat 20 is my bluff check.
Also-
You're right.
also
I
remember-
was cheating.
Remember, there are no official teams in this hunt. So,
Oh yeah, I'm cheating.
just a fair bit of knowledge for you.
Puts myself in my mirror. Catch me now.
But
I'm gonna be the last one
but
standing.
But then you can't find the emerald.
Yo, Zayne, we're gonna team up. Hold my mirror.
Yo, hold my mirror, boy.
Oh, hold my mirror.
Cracks
Oh.
knuckles.
Takes ribbon, runs.
Got him. Fucking got him.
You may have a good bluff, but you don't have a good sense motive. Fuck you.
You're right, I don't! It's like 7!
Yo, roll a
Very good at
steal
lying.
check.
So Yaga my ribbon?
Jesus
Is that a
Christ.
euphemism?
Yes.
I mean, Akira's been offering this whole time. So, I mean,
really
Oh
have
shit, that's
been.
true.
Plus 2s?
plus
Anyone?
two? Plus twos?
Plus 2s.
I got to admit that I think that Zeal would be spend the evening with his master, actually. So,
Alright.
I'm getting ready to
with
cheat.
Master Visramba or Confidence. So, maybe even like, I don't know, maybe even trying to show him what he's learned on his journeys and show him how he's become the warrior that, you know, his master knew he was inside, you know, that kind of shit. It was tough, you know, all that kind of stuff.
Okay.
I'm just that good.
But you're like a monk, so that's like not even fair.
Oh my god.
See,
So I'm like gonna cheat.
When it comes to the prison episode where we're all stripped of everything and in the prison, you're gonna be happy I'm there.
Yeah.
As long as it's not like Ebby's you can't cast magic in this prison IDK fam.
That's okay, because my fist isn't magic.
Yeah.
I
it's
can
all-
break things.
Yeah, it's all extraordinary abilities.
A lot of it is, yeah. So, I mean, I can still break metal bars.
Mm-hmm.
So, although some of it is shut off, but
Break the thing that's locking our magic, and I mean, teleport us out.
that's the monk's job, is to break the thing that's making the magic. So that you can do your magic better.
Yeah.
So.
Yeet.
Oh yeah, that's right. I had that done, didn't I? I hadn't paid attention to our avatars in a little bit. Just looking at all the different art styles going on here.
Yeah. I try to... See, the thing is, I have the map for the hunt ready, but I don't want to open it up for not wanting to absolutely destroy Chaotic's computer because it's so big.
I may be able to handle it. I mean, I'm on the main page right now, so
You're on. Okay.
like I'm in the game right now. So
Yeah. But I'm just saying.
There's only one way to find out if it explodes or not.
Yeah, that's true.
that's true. And yeah, I guess the other question: do you want to start it? We got 50 minutes left. Do you think that's gonna work?
We still have
start it.
we still have like an hour, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Really? Is
Yeah.
my time off?
It's 9:10 Central Time.
Did you cross a time zone while you were driving, my guy?
Where are you?
My computer is still on Eastern time. That is why. Okay.
Ah.
My phone says
It's 9/11.
I'm in. Oh no. No. Oh.
Big oof.
So is this where you're supposed to say press F, or is that not right?
Press F to.
Am I rude?
Press F
Pay
to
respect.
pay
respects.
respects.
Yeah.
Can't be rude if you're paying respect.
It's true.
This is true.
It's true.
This is very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
You know,
on
the
Central
sticker to
time,
the
so.
Blizzard from Dairy Queen is bomb.
But I am glad you are enjoying it.
Either way, I require caffeine, so I will be back in like.
Okay.
Okie dokes. Sounds
Well-
good.
What we'll do is we'll do a quick pee break here, and when we come back, we can.
The map will hopefully be loaded for chaotic.
Yeah, we can
There
do
we
a quick.
go.
We can get things going for the Sky Emerald hunt. So quick
Alright.
pee break, and we will be right back.
Oh, I gotta make sure my spells are prepared, right? I'm just gonna... all of the ones I can cheat with. Okay, I'm definitely gonna do those.
So, what is
Oh,
everyone
yeah.
else going to end up doing over the night? Because I know no one else really said anything they were planning on doing over the night. So, I
I have
imagine
a fever
actually
again,
I
so I'm
almost.
probably gonna go to sleep.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, I mean, I'm going to be going to sleep right after I'm done with this because we got something to pick up in the morning. But
I'm always sick these days. I don't know what
Yeah.
it is. I have a fever every other day.
I'll be
that's not helpful.
going to sleep right
Can't
after
go
this
to the
too,
doctor, so
because
meh.
Work.
Yeah, I mean, same for me. Work.
I just want to hug Aegis and go to sleep.
I mean, that sounds like a good time.
She'll let me snuggle her while we sleep. In fact, she chooses to snuggle with me. I
Oh,
love her. I don't know where she is right now, though. She might be playing Barbie. She's a perfect kitten. I picked good.
The remaining drive time.
Oh wow, this could be a good.
Uh-oh. So, Here's a fun thing I'm going to share if I get the chance. Oh, I can't do it on my computer because fucking Discord's gonna be a douche.
Oh.
All right, well, I'll just say it, Wuten, because I was gonna, I guess, maybe share it at you for
Okay.
whatever weird reason.
What was it?
It's an archetype I was looking at. So if we ever were to sit there and do like CSI in Narr'tor or whatever, right? It was CSI, is that right?
Yeah,
Criminal
yeah.
Investigation Unit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I was looking at all the different vigilante-related stuff, actually. So I found one that I just thought was interesting. It's called the Hangman. So
Oh.
literally, the entire purpose is they use ropes, they make them into nooses, and they choke people. That's what they do. They hang people.
It's like the Strangler
I was just going to be a detective, but
No, I'm the judge, jury, and the executioner.
That's
I don't know.
that sounds a lot like the Strangler archetype for the Brawler. I like it.
Well, it actually does gain chokehold at 5th level, so.
Yeah.
It also has like a bit of a Wonder Woman going to it too, because you can put it around their neck and make them tell the truth. So, you know what?
you're the enforcer. I'll find clues.
Okay, I think I can live with that. And then they can also apparently take a minute to weave a magical or masterwork net or whip into the noose, giving the noose those benefits, basically letting them use their special rope noose with magic. So,
Cool.
yeah, it is kind of interesting. At 3rd level, a hangman adds half his vigilante level sense motive checks to notice lies told by creatures entangled or grappled by his noose by feeling their throats clench or changes in their breathing.
You know,
I can
he could
feel
be,
it
since
through my
it's a
rope.
vigilante thing, he could be in our magical girl campaign and all of us just look at him like, dude, too far.
Like,
I mean, I thought I was the edgy one.
But he's the
Still
one
not
over
friends,
here literally
Babaka.
strangling people. He's the one over here literally strangling people. Holy shit. Oh, God.
He's the Tattletale Strangler.
The Tattletale Strangler. I hope it's not dirty.
That becomes our friends.
God damn it. One of the bad guys that becomes a friend. There you go, through the power of friendship. There you go.
Exactly.
I hope you're not
You see?
dirty.
I hope you wash your rope.
That's the secret.
I also hope you're soaked by the rope.
I'm always
Because
strong.
where I'm gonna be sending you.
You better hope that my rope has a soap, boy, because where it's taking you. God damn it.
Got him.
I'm back.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Hey.
I'm back.
We're just dropping the soap over here. I mean,
What? Perdone moi.
There's some silly archetype called a hangman for vigilante, and he actually strangles people with a rope. And they were talking about, you better hope that rope has soap on it, boy.
We're going.
Stupid
you're,
stuff.
we're good. We're putting ya.
Stupid stuff.
I'm just double checking this thing because apparently, okay, so I made this map
Story time.
like months ago, actually. I had it all set up and everything, but for some reason the dynamic lighting that I set up got absolutely fucked. So I'm having to go through here and quickly go over it once again with the polygon tool for the dynamic lighting. Shouldn't take long, but probably like 5 minutes here.
Okie dokie, it's probably just updates that they did and stuff.
Yeah. That's what
It's always annoying when that crap comes across.
Yeah. In the meantime, how is chat doing tonight? We've got a couple folks watching at the moment. But seems like a quiet night for Narr'tor. Quiet and quaint.
If only
Cool.
If only everybody knew that Narr'tor was better than Critical Role.
Yeah, if only.
Are we though?
Yes. Yes, we are.
Oh,
Are we what?
Better than Critical Role. We are.
Well, at least there's two of us that believe that.
Yeah.
At the
They
very
might.
least.
I think maybe they might have us cornered when it comes to the improv acting front.
They might have us
Like,
cornered when it
I
comes
don't
to
know.
the $5 million Kickstarter to get their shit
Yeah.
animated. But, you know.
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
all I've got to say is I think SOE is better than main campaign right now. I'm just saying. We've already killed dragons. More than one.
Okay, but it had to build off of what main campaign. Main campaign has still been building towards that.
We're saying Narr'tor is
based off of
better
what we
than Critical Role.
Yeah, and SOE is better than better than main campaign.
I think that all things considered, we've had a lot more big holy fuck moments than CR has.
Also, hold the fucking phone. I believe a Narr'tor story has been animated, if I recall correctly.
Yes.
Ebony did his
Yes.
project.
But we
That's
didn't
true.
get
Very
a five.
We ain't no
we
fucking
we didn't-
Kickstarter.
Yeah, we didn't get a $5 million Kickstarter for ours. That's what I'm throwing shade at.
Yeah, we did it on our own.
Yeah, we did it on our own, on a
Yeah.
budget.
To be fair,
There you go.
though,
Objectively.
TI has been animating their scenes and everything, and it's
Yeah.
only one dude who's been animating them, and they've been going since like 2014. They've been doing this before us.
Only for like a year before us.
It's true.
Also, I am just
Still.
I am just shit posting at this point. Yeah.
Same.
Yeah.
I just like playing Tasco. Don't at me.
Tasku's.
He's a good lad.
I'm getting used to Tasku. I'll say that.
I'm used to Tatsuya.
I will run into every trap for us. Don't worry, fam.
Like part of the trick is
back.
part of the trap there is people like, oh, that Magus has a familiar. No, it's not. Surprise.
Joke's on you. I don't control him. What?
Nothing
afraid.
controls him.
Be afraid. Nothing controls him. Not even me.
I don't even control him. To be fair, he just does.
Pucker up, fuckboy.
Pretty much.
The wolf's coming.
That's what I.
Or the tiger.
That's what I
rather.
did to that. Yeah, that's what I did to that fucking construct that came into the room. It's like, all right, my turn. Runs up on the table, jumps on its head, fucks it in one round. All right, guys. So you guys got the other one covered, right?
It's basically Fang points at what should die next, and then I die it.
Yeah.
It's a spell called Die.
That's actually how he describes it, and I die it.
Yeah.
Power word kill,
And
but
it
it actually
dies.
works.
Yeah.
Power word kill, but it's a dog or a bird.
Cat, bird,
Power word.
thing.
Power word
Depends
kill.
on what I feel like.
Power word kill, but you can pet it.
Oh yeah, it's true.
Oh.
Evan, you learned to deal. My natural attacking is stupid.
So
Yeah, just a little bit.
Quick question. Chaotic.
What?
I don't think it was ever
Yes.
mentioned in your write-ups, but
Mhm.
do the masters take part in the hunt, or do they just like watch, make sure it goes?
The idea was generally that most often younger Vanaran would usually be the ones to take part in it. Outsiders technically can, but most of them don't really have the ability to keep up.
Okay.
So
Okay.
most don't.
They just ultra instinct to the gem and it's over.
Ultra instinct to the gem.
But to be honest, I honestly think Zeal is our best bet in this contest. I just think the rest of us should enter as again, I think we should all work together because we need to get the thing. But if y'all think my cheating is a thing, I have the count.
Well, to be fair, I don't think Akira knows a whole lot about the outside world. But...
Yeah, so
No, I
while
I need help.
finalize the
cheating.
map here, you could y'all can do a little role play here in the meantime while I finalize things.
Well, I remember I had said that Zeal was going to probably spend the time with his master, but if anybody wanted to come along, honestly, he wouldn't be against it. So...
I'm just kind of sitting here going, so we're cheating. We need the gym, right?
You can always sit there and roleplay from before he leaves with his master if nobody wants to go. So, shit. So, there's a festival going on, so what the hell are we all doing?
I'm just kind of standing here because I'm lost and confused.
A lost fox child.
Is there anything like going on in the evening that I kind of invites crowds, participations, etc.? Or...
most folks are they're either doing like festival things, so they're like out serving at like stalls and stuff for food.
Various games.
Yeah, various games and stuff. It's a festival. It's like an Eastern festival, So, not quite Asian.
There should totally be some you say that, and the first thing that comes to my mind was like the giant dragon, the giant dragon down the street kind of thing.
Yeah.
I was like, would they have anything even comparable? I'm like, I don't think so.
Hey,
actually.
I just remembered something. Didn't we last time talk? Akira and I talked about having some kind of performance battle between my water and her hair or his hair or something.
Oh right, we were just gonna do a shitlord battle of like how Alvor and Zeal fight. Let's have the casters fight with water and hair.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it was like a caster level check rolling against each other.
Yeah.
Caster level plus casting modifier.
Fight.
And then you guys would describe how things went down. Yeah.
Except mine uses my BAB.
Yeah. Well, whichever one.
Mine uses my charisma.
I'm just about done here.
I think it's fine. It was just honestly a shitlord request.
Oh, okay. I thought it was kind of a cool idea, to be honest. But...
Yeah. It is, but I just don't know how we do it.
I mean, there's no reason why you can't. Just roll real quick and see who wins.
Yeah, caster level check. See who wins.
You want this with or without my BAB?
Yeah,
just
you
a
want
caster
this with
check.
or without my charisma?
It's a caster level check, so it is your caster level plus your casting modifier.
Oh, okay.
Caster level check. It is an actual check.
Yeah, so we're level 15, right? Or
yep.
I'm 15.
Yep.
Okay.
So 15 plus your caster.
Oh, buddy. Roll like a big shot.
Oh, roll the
like 25. You want 25. How's the rest of that fucking song go? I gotta finish it.
You didn't have to let me win.
Well, what is the rest of the lyric? Chevy tuned up like a NASCAR pit stop. There we go.
That's what it is.
Oh.
We both weren't doing too spectacular, but I think I won.
Trips me with the hair while I'm trying to...
Yeah,
I won by a hair.
God damn it.
He says this in character.
Wow.
I won by a...
Yeah, we're
hair.
just sitting here, we're just doing this, big display. You trip, you accidentally trip on my hair and fall, and water goes everywhere. And then I turn to you and go, seems I won by a hair.
It's like that scene in Young Frankenstein where he's like, call it a hunch.
God damn it.
All right. I think.
Is anyone else doing anything?
I'll have some. What's the fair food? Funnel cake. Just kind of chill. Keep an eye out for that hot monkey, babe.
Funnel cake and chill. Wait. Back up. Okay, so what's that about? What was that about with the hot monkey?
Remember, I've forgotten her name now because that was so long ago. But
Ranakana.
Yeah,
I have a campaign journal. It's I think like the second or third tab, but it's got like all the major characters and everything, so you can look in there, and if you ever forget a name, just look in there and you'll get it.
Alvor's still chaste, he's a sexy monkey. He just wants to see if he can.
It's a nice monkey. It's a nice monkey.
That's a damn good tail.
Monkey.
All right.
It's the tail. It's always the tail.
It's the funky monkey.
It's the
We're back in 2000s, everyone. The funky monkey. All right.
If she had kind of a reddish hue, to her fur, then she would be a brass monkey.
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, she's got a bit of a red hue to her hair, to her tail, all that. glows a little bit in the sun, Got a little. Ooh.
Move it. All right, that's enough of that.
Moving on. Excuse me.
Funarukeki. Funarukeki.
Well, we entered funnel cake in here, so.
Honestly, it took me a second. I won't lie, it took me a second, but I got it. Okay. So.
Nice and funnel cake.
So, Alvor.
Mm-hmm.
Roll perception. Let's see if you got a keen eye.
That was just a shit.
Were you wanting to? Were you just shit posting?
Kind of.
All right, that's fine.
I don't believe you.
That is a goddamn lie.
That is a goddamn lie.
Okay.
It's a goddamn lie.
Just
look at me. Look at me. I am the captain. All right. So bringing it back. God damn it.
Actually, just as a random side note. Was there so there was Royella in Renfall, and now not necessarily. Was there a girl in Naya that there was anything?
Yes.
There was?
Yes. I won't mention who it was, but there was.
Was the
Wait, what?
There was.
Who and where?
Alvor's not even aware of this one.
I won't tell. I won't tell.
No, just tell me what city. Where's she from?
No. It's Naya.
Oh.
Remember? So there's Royella. Royella in Renfall, and then there's someone in Naya, and now who knows? Who knows what'll happen next?
Why are you hitting on so many girls?
He's learning from me.
Especially when Schism's been trying to seduce you this whole fucking time.
I know, right?
And so the twist comes.
The campaign will just turn into a harem affair.
Schism's sword intimidates him.
It's the harem of Narr'tor? Is that what it is?
I mean, I'm a beautiful girl. Why aren't you hitting on me?
There was.
I mean, she is though.
He has trap sense.
No!
He learned from Cat. He has trap sense.
God damn it.
All right. No, wait, no. Wait a second. No. Cat had danger sense. She didn't have trap sense. Because she was unchained. She was unchained. So she didn't have trap sense.
Oh. But danger sense could still mean.
Did have trap sense though.
She did not have trap sense. Cat did not have trap sense.
Ray did.
Oh yeah.
But only in favored terrains.
So only when he has the advantage does he have it. Ha-ha!
Only when he has the high ground.
Does he have the high ground?
Only when he has the high ground does he have that advantage. You know why? It's because he can peek down into the whatever she's wearing. He can see the if there's cleavage there.
All he sees is my familiar who hangs out in my top.
Ooh.
my little baby, my little stool fox who hangs out in my robe.
Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal.
So over the course of the next couple of days, the festival is coming into full swing, and finally, the day comes up where it is the Sky Emerald Hunt. The masters all gather in the courtyard to announce that the moment has come, and for all those who are interested in participating in the hunt to gather with them at the edge of the forest.
So, I mean, Zeal will probably look to you guys actually thinking, and he's like, so, are you all interested?
Zayne's gonna start stretching a little bit.
We need the emerald thingy, yes?
Yes, the emerald is the iridium that's needed for the sword.
Yes. I thought it wise for us all to participate. Or at least help where I can. Cheating.
I don't say that! That's for us!
Zeal's gonna kind of brighten up a little bit, though, otherwise, and be like, well then, let's make sure to get a hold of this, shall we? We gotta win this. In fact, the same way he won it years ago. So,
Team Zeal!
Yeah, he did win it.
That's what got him to go on his quest in the first place. Because that year they had it as a special, there was a special little edition that the one who would get the one who got the Sky Emerald that year would be an envoy to the outside world. So
I'm just sitting here like Team Zeal. I'm here to help Zeal.
Go Team Zeal.
Under my breath, I'm cheating.
I'm kidding. So obviously, all who are interested shall go. So obviously, I am.
I've got flying armor. I could.
Schism's just going to look at whoever suggests it to her and just.
If you want me to die, I can find much quicker ways to facilitate it.
That's true.
Well, that's
the worst way to go, but...
the worst way to go.
I'll try and keep my magic to a minimum, I suppose.
Well, here's the funny thing. I don't know if it's necessarily illegal to use magic, but I don't know if they've necessarily dealt with that. I don't know. That's going to be on Wuten's part.
Give me a second. I'll have them.
Because I mean, to be fair, high-level magic is. Oh, actually, I forget how rare it is in Narr'tor. It seems to be common enough, but still.
Common enough with a few select individuals.
Yeah, it seems to be common, like, maybe every city you go into that's a big city, not a small town, you'll find 5 to 10 people that are extremely skilled.
Yeah, with some place
it's
like
not
this.
too terribly common.
And like with a place like this, it would be like maybe 2, maybe 3 people who are.
Yeah. And I think 2 of them are in our party.
There's very few high-level people here, and we are like 3 of them.
We're like 3 of them. Ooh. All right. So with that said, let me.
Why did I just have the weirdest thought? Never mind. We're just gonna keep going.
Why did I have a dream the other day where I was the president and Trump kept pulling up to my White House throwing things at it?
It's weird because
his tiny orange fingers couldn't throw that far. He's only good at golf. That's why he plays it.
I just kept staring out the window and someone would be like, Trump's back again. And I'm like, what?
I mean, I'm not sure I would disbelieve in this reality.
Yeah, that's true.
That's actually really, I love that. I just love that mental image. It's just, guys, Trump's back. He's back again.
Well,
He's back. Looking out the window.
Doesn't he have another job yet? Nope. This kind of is his job right now.
I'm going to.
I'm sorry.
One of these
it's just
guys.
that dream still baffles me.
Former presidential harassment. Sad.
Let's do that here.
God damn it.
All right.
Monkeys!
They're weird. That's
Oh,
all I
lots
have
of
to
monkeys!
say.
Lots and lots of monkeys are participating, including, as you look, you see one in particular that's participating as well. And so,
Alright, you're
Someone
joining
start
us
playing
here.
jazz.
I got some. I'm kidding.
so
I bet
we
you
have
Zayne could
Wukong.
honestly play it, but I was gonna say, honestly, I'm pretty sure Zayne could, like, play jazz with just his voice. I swear.
That's a mood. You know what? I use,
play
my illusions. Shit, what do I have?
play the nose horn.
He probably could.
All right.
With his fucking perform check.
Except Careless Whisper is not fucking jazz music, you goddamn.
Right.
So,
So, Zeal was just gonna say, oh, Akana, you're joining this year.
and Akana will crack her knuckles and grin at you. You bet I am. Can't let you win this year.
We'll have to see about that one.
And so, Master Great Soul will step forward here, and he will begin to explain the rules of the. He'll explain the game.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say the gay, and I was like, yeah, you're right.
He's gonna explain the gay away. So.
Not away! Then I have to leave!
So you see his throat glow a bit. And he starts speaking in a language that all of you understand. All of you. Friends, welcome to the Sky Emerald Hunt. I see we have quite a few new faces trying to prove themselves in this competition. Let's see how they do. The first rule is that no fighting is allowed. And quickly, Confidence will rush to each of the contestants here and will give them a single red sash before returning to his spot. You are to wear these sashes around your waist, and they should be visible at all times. If another contestant pulls that sash from you, you are out of the competition. And he will look to Master Stargaze, and Master Stargaze will step forward. 2, no cheating on that. I will be watching very closely.
Oh no.
And Confidence steps forward as well. And the third and final rule, as he outstretches his arms, have fun! This is a fun competition that we run every year. And all are open to compete. As he leans forward, but there is only one Sky Emerald in this vast forest. And with that, give me just a second here. I'm going to remove this. Boom.
Actually, that's a good point. What counts as cheating?
And
Well, she could raise her hand and ask.
What counts as cheating?
Well, are you gonna do that as Confidence outstretches his hands?
Yeah, that counts as cheating.
You'll just like raise your hand. Excuse me.
Counts as cheating.
So are you going to?
Just so you know, I don't. I'm gonna be immediately out, aren't I?
Confidence. Let's out like a hearty monkey chuckle. Well, as long as you keep that
around my waist.
as long as you keep that sash in sight and don't as long as that sash is within sight and within potential reach of others, I don't see why anything is off the table. Just make sure that you make it fair for the other competitors. I know that you're champions, but
I am.
he gestures to some of the contestants who seem a bit on the younger spectrum. Make it fun for the little ones.
Yo, the little ones are gonna knock me out immediately. Zayne and I sitting here like casters.
Well, he said as long as everything's kept in sight, that lets me think, oh, we can use magic. Just don't hurt anybody.
Yeah.
Exactly. Wrap my tails around me, flies nearby, guys.
They have said that fighting is not allowed. 2, if you get your sash stolen, you are out of the competition. And 3, no cheating. Make it fair for everyone. And
so basically no going invisible.
Basically, the sash. As long as the sash is visible, you are. Yeah, you're free to do whatever you need.
Okay.
You understand that there are experienced people here, but you gotta make it fun for the little ones.
Yep.
Once the darkness is cast away, you will have 30 seconds before you are able to take sashes from others. And Grandmaster Great Soul steps forward, outstretches his hands, and shouts in Vanaran, Let the contest begin! And
I thought you were speaking Vanaran for a second there.
Me too!
With that,
I did too. I was like, shit.
I was like, he's getting into it.
Darkness is cast away, and immediately, a bunch of the Vanarans rush forth into
the darkness isn't cast away from me.
Same.
The darkness is what?
Not cast away from me.
That's because y'all don't have a light source.
That would be helpful.
Do I have to
give me a second here? Let me.
I thought you were saying like, no, you have to bring your own light. I was like, I think I'm out of stuff.
Well, that would have been nice to have known.
1 second.
I know, right? Casts light on one of my tails.
Wait,
walks
is
away.
Is it deep darkness or?
It is darkness. It's just regular darkness. It's your average everyday darkness.
My old friend.
I got me some dark vision.
Okay, give me just a second. I need to get a single patch of grass to be my.
That's like the perfect meme as a response to if dark vision can't see into the darkness. This isn't your average everyday darkness. This is advanced darkness.
This is magic darkness, you piece of shit.
So
what DMs do when you have dark vision and they don't want you seeing it.
Whoa, okay.
Oh god. Glowy grass.
Really grass. And finally, sent to back. Boom. There we are.
Cool.
It should be,
yes. Aha.
It should only be 20-foot darkness. So, does it... It should be only 20-foot light, and then...
I can see out to 60 feet.
You can see out to 60 feet. Is that my low light, or is that just a mistake?
That is odd.
That is a mistake.
Okay, 1 second.
We're out to about here-ish.
Technical stuff here. Boom. I'll just do that. I'll just do that.
Okay, there we go.
How's that look?
Yeah, that works. So I'm assuming we all roll initiative, go out, or what happens here?
So, this is yes.
Yes. Okay.
Second here.
You're right.
Yes.
I'm getting all the stuff going here, and we will be.
It's all good.
Yeah.
I cast light on something, but then everyone would know where I am. But then I can't see.
Turning to darkness.
You know what? If I put it on my familiar and have my familiar run ahead, I can still see, but no one will know that I'm behind it. I can just use dancing lights every minute. Fuck you guys.
Let's go. All right. Sky Emerald Hunt. And finally, oh wait, this is. Okay. One second, I actually had a bit of light for this one. Okay. You are free to move up to 6 rounds. There are 6 rounds that you may take. And let's see. Turn.
Y'all want to like fan out in like a search pattern, like?
Yeah. Do you wanna? Again, I can always try to see if I can gather a huge bunch of them in a labyrinth of illusions. Fuck with them for like an hour.
So, do you guys want me to put message up, or?
Yeah. I can give us telepathic connection, all of us.
Oh, never mind.
Telepathically communicate.
That's way better.
It's also a competition.
Well, I mean, but we need it. If you don't want to work in the team, you don't have to.
Wait a second.
But
you're invited to the team, but you don't have to come if you don't wanna.
So how about I go like straight up, for example, and then just like start making my way over, and everybody else can kind of go up and over, like.
So,
same kind of idea.
First things first. Do all of us want to be on a team?
Like, I don't know. I mean.
Right now, as of right now, it is a free for all. However, you are free to
unless we want to be on teams together.
Unless you want to be on a team, you can do.
Is
that.
getting the emerald most important to us?
However, he did say there can only be one winner because there is only one emerald.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, we're gonna share the emerald with whoever. Yeah.
Yeah. Which means we just have to make sure we're the ones that get it.
Mm-hmm. So.
Which means we should all work together. It doesn't matter which one of us wins.
So,
I don't even want to win.
Go ahead.
All right,
guys. Go ahead. Roll initiative here.
For me, it's almost just wanting to make sure it's going to be fun for everybody else. He's like, yeah, we're going to get it, but I want to make sure everyone else has a.
How do you know they're not on team, Zeal?
I didn't stroke.
Those little bastards are like pointing at us and like rubbing their hands together.
I know, right? I was just wondering because I would have probably already cast telepathic bonds on us already. That's what I was asking before we rolled. Let's be on the team.
Yeah.
Yes, we're all on the team.
Okay, then we can all talk to each other in our minds.
Yeah, it may be best for us to fan out though.
It does still have to be within 6 seconds. You can't like send an entire conversation, but you can send 6 seconds worth of stuff.
Talkies, yeah.
Across a great distance.
So I mean, I guess the first thing I would go and do is
it works over any distance.
The first thing that I would end up doing would be to activate my wind jump, which is a new thing for me.
So first things first, Zayne, you have first move here.
Okay. So if I were to blast off Kago, would you be able to establish the link, or?
It depends. Does Wuten let me establish it before or after? Because I have You would have to be in like I think it's short range. I think you can't be. No one can be 30 feet apart. Yeah. I mean, you can start your flight or something.
You could literally just wait until after her turn and then go.
The other thing is, I think being in darkness with my dark vision would probably be a good edge to have along the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna fly up in the air. I've got the aerial.
I might fly eventually, but I will regardless. I'm gonna delay to you so you can get the link up.
Yeah. Same with Alvor, or is Alvor gonna start sprinting?
Should I pass turn, you mean? Yeah, I can do it.
Okay. So, I guess everyone's passing to me. I established the link, and then I just got 6. Do anything else for now.
All right.
And
So standard action, telepathic link, and you still have a move action.
Yeah.
You still have a move action.
I guess I'll start moving out.
Go too far. I got something for you.
Okay. Well, I mean, it is 30 feet, okay?
That's fine.
Okay. I'm just gonna move 30 feet over here. If I can actually remember how many feet. There we go. Yeah, still in feet range view. Hello.
Hi.
Alright, we are in Pathfinder.
All 9 of them. I'm about to fucking tails the fox with 9 tails and the helicopter into the air in a second.
The Rufflecopter. It goes swah.
The foxhelicopter.
Alright. Back to me.
Eat.
Haste.
Thank you.
Everybody haste. And then...
Fly, Daddy.
Do I have...
Never told me I'm not allowed to call you that.
I don't imagine I have my quicken rod for this. I don't know.
Do you have your rod out?
Did you bring it?
I would have, yeah, unless I was told to leave it behind. Otherwise, yeah, I would have it.
You have all of your inventory. So
okay. All right. I just
move
want.
action. Move action. Pull out quicken rod. This black thick rod and swift action.
No. Okay, so I want to move, but can I take it out as part of my move action? Or...
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Well, now that haste is up. And 45. And then I get another 15. And okay, my rod is out. In the dark.
You whipped out your rod.
In the dark.
Just like giggle.
Oh my!
Alvor, your turn.
My fly speed is 60, but I'm also hasted and add boots of speed anyway, so it's 120 feet.
No, you add 30. You add 30 feet.
My fly speed is 60.
Your fly speed is 60.
So you add 30
but
to
you
it,
have,
which makes it.
Yeah, you have haste. You have haste, but the boots of speed cast haste on you. It's a free action to cast haste on you. But you already have haste, so it's 90 feet.
Yes. 90 feet?
Yeah,
okay,
90 feet.
I'm gonna go up and cut over, I guess. So I don't remember how to do the
That's okay. I've got it. For you.
Up in the upper left corner, and it's the one that looks like a circle with a kind of like a drinking
aha!
Of a drink cat. Yeah.
So standard action, fly, and move action. Where you going, bruh?
There.
Here.
So, wait. Okay. Crashing. This big suit of armor just crashing through the trees.
Crashing through the trees.
And I can't see. I have to, but I do have a sun rod.
Yep. You can pull the sun rod out as part of your move action.
Okay. Sun rod. I also whip out my rod.
You also whip out your non-magical rod. Yeah.
In the darkness.
In the dark. 1 second. For some reason, I can't. 1 second. I need to refresh. For some reason, I can't pull up the gear on you. Whoa! What you doing? What's going on here? Did you press a thing?
No!
Okay.
Okay, I did apparently go a little too far, though, so let's see.
Go.
Sure, thank you.
I don't know what the hell happened there, but...
40. I think maybe we both tried to move.
So is it actually dark out there right now? I didn't realize that they put darkness over the field. I didn't realize that was the thing.
Do you see? They're going into the tree canopies and stuff, and it's trees. Trees are blocking out sunlight.
Fair enough, I guess.
Okay. I needed an excuse for you guys not to see the entire map.
Well, yeah, that too, I guess. Does that mean that I can just bring the light patch of grass behind me? Because it's like I can see out to a certain distance because of light filtering through, but otherwise, I don't know. I don't actually have a light source otherwise.
Wait, don't you have your miner helmet? Don't you still have that helmet?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, you still.
I gotta take time to turn it on. I gotta go pouring in the oil, and I gotta light it and all that stuff.
Huh, I thought it was just like a move action.
I put a pint of oil. I put a pint of oil in it, and I turn it on. I don't know.
Okay.
I can figure it out. Literally just spend a whole turn back here like, hold on, guys. I'll be there in a minute. I gotta put my helmet on.
This one, it was a
miner's lantern? That's not right.
mining helmet. Oh, mining.
A miner's.
Oh no, what are we on about then?
There we are. Okay.
Well, I found miner's lantern, which is basically legitimately the exact same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I found it.
Oh, okay.
It's just something that's
burns for 6 hours on a pint of oil.
Yeah.
I don't know. Anyways.
It is, yeah, see, it comes with straps for attachment to a helmet or other piece of sturdy headgear, but it also can be carried in one hand. So that's what you got.
I'll just assume I can just turn it on and be like, good to go. Okay.
It's still got some leftover oil in it. You didn't burn it for 6 hours. There you go.
No.
Yeah,
okay.
So give you.
So does that take both my move actions to turn that on and then to activate my wind jump?
I believe so, yes.
Okay, so I'm just kind of sitting back here and like, hold on, let me light this. Okay, and all right, what? Now watch me now, masters. I've learned a lot.
Give me a second. I think this is it, right? Let me.
That looks about right, I guess.
Let me slide you over here real quick, just so I can double check. No, it is 30 degrees. Right? Yes, there we are. There we are.
Yep, that works.
Got it.
How do I change the direction that goes in?
That's how.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Yeah, you just gotta turn your token a certain way.
Okay. Alright, well, I guess... So, is Schism gonna hang back here, I guess?
Well, it's Schism's turn now, so...
I have an inkling that I'm supposed to try to follow you people, so... Dear God, I can't even see you.
Wait.
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean?
What do you mean, you people?
What do you mean you can't see them? You should be able to see them.
I can see Akira, and that's it. Everyone else is gone.
You should be able to see everyone else.
I'm still here. Hi.
I can just
strapping on my
barely see Zayne.
Yeah, I can see Zayne. Hello.
Hello
I
there.
can see Zeal too. Zeal's sitting there with his light thing that he's setting up still. It's cute. I'm giving you adorable points.
That's odd.
Yeah, I'm gonna go down here when it's my turn. I'm gonna go down to the southish.
Okay. Question, Schism. You have low light and dark vision, or just dark vision?
Dark vision.
Just dark vision. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, you should be able to see. Okay, in the. Do you see like it moving along?
Yes, I can no longer see Zayne.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Hi, Zayne.
She should have her dark vision on.
Yeah. Zayne is just far off.
Yeah, from where you started, I was like 55 away. Dark vision 60 feet, so
he's like right out over
like
there.
right on
So
the
it's
edge.
right on the edge of your vision.
I can barely see him. Yeah.
You have 60-foot dark vision, so you should be seeing about there.
Yeah, and
Sound
don't
good?
forget, Thorny, you have an extra 30 feet movement.
Right.
Yeah, so you should be seeing about out to here without lamp.
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Cool. Everyone's set.
Okay.
All right.
Can you give me lamp? Sorry.
Sir,
Anyways.
do you have lamp?
Yeah, I'm just gonna be a dick and be flying up above and using dancing lights to scout because I'm an asshole.
In that case, I'll keep up but fan out a little bit, and I will go out to there.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to scout the bottom part of the mount.
In that case, top of the round, Zayne, your turn.
Okay.
You hear the sounds of shuffling feet as the rest of the Vanarans fan out into the forest.
Is it racist to call monkeys?
Say it again?
Is it racist to call them monkeys?
I mean, they call themselves that, so I think you should be fine. Vanaran, but
Alright.
You got the.
You never know. Sometimes there's words only people can use for their own.
It's.
You never know.
You get the M word pass.
Oh yeah, we got the M word pass.
The M. Wow.
All right,
Wow.
I'm going to, as part of my move action, take out a scroll and move about. I would say. Let me get back here real quick. Take out a scroll about here. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Maybe get up close to this tree here.
All right.
And I'm going to cast Displacement.
Displacement. All right.
That will last for, I think, let's see, it's the level 3 spell for a bard, so I think it'll last 7 rounds for me.
Okay.
And that, I think, will be my turn.
All right. Alvor, your turn.
There's now an illusory image of me.
Excellent.
About 2 feet away from me.
Excellent. Alvor, your turn.
So.
Oh yeah, I'm using all my magic coming up here, fams.
Yeah. Cool.
Got some noises going on over there, chaotic. I think.
Yeah.
is it? Yeah, it's something else planned. If it gets annoying, I can go to push to talk.
Sounds like demonic Christmas.
Yeah, if it's
Yeah,
alright.
I don't know what's-
If it's alright, could you go to push to talk real quick?
Yep.
Yeah. Alright, so 90 feet. It's a pretty far distance there. What do you see? You see
Me?
Yes.
Is
You
this
see-
is this a rock formation right here?
That is a tree.
It is a tree.
It is a tree.
So yeah, nothing. I guess. That I see.
All right. Are there any other actions you would like to take?
I don't think so.
All right. In that case, Akira, your turn. Where are you going?
My turn.
All right, I'm going to. Which one lasts longer? Hold up. Fight. That's only minutes. I think Overland would be better.
Let me just write this down here real quick, just to make sure that we are all clear on the rules.
Yeah, Overland would be better. I cast Overland Flight,
and I take off in the air. Okay, that would be. I can move 70. I'll get about. How tall are the trees around me?
They are fairly large, actually. You ever seen like redwoods?
Dragon monkeys?
We're thinking like redwoods. Pretty big stuff.
It's pretty tall. All right. I'm just gonna head up about, I guess, 40 feet in the air for now, and then I'll probably head 30 feet that way. Yeah, 40 feet up and 30 feet that. Now it's my turn.
All right. And Zeal, your turn.
Okay, so seeing as no one else went straight, as far as I could tell, I'd probably just head that way.
Everyone went north.
Yeah, so I guess all my stuff's turned on, and then he's he looks at the masters as if it's like, I want to show you what I've done and what I've learned, like actually put it into practice here, and I'm going to just start going straight forward pretty much.
All right.
Right past the master there, that's 60 feet, so... Oh, this is really odd, and also, I can't click on the thing to just turn and look. That's difficult. All right. I'm gonna look ahead.
You need me to turn for you?
I could turn it. I'm looking right now. You don't see me turning it, but I can.
Okay.
So I'm just kind of looking real quick. I mean, I almost feel like it would just be easier just to make it into an area, but because otherwise, I'm just sitting here fucking spinning around what direction to go in. Just assuming that I'm looking in all directions, it's really odd.
You are hyper aware. Yeah, gotcha.
I don't understand the cones and things with light, but whatever.
Yeah,
so that was 60 feet.
Yeah.
70. 80. And then pretty much just start climbing the trees. So this is 30 feet.
All right. So roll a...
And am I able to...
You have a climb speed, don't you?
I also have a fly speed.
Oh, yeah, true. All right.
So I will literally just fly up the side of the tree with the rest of my... Like, running up the side of the tree, So instead of climbing, I literally just start running up the tree.
Just like Naruto run. In that...
I can see.
One of those fucking Naruto running at, like, that one thing where it's just like they're running up trees and stuff, and it's like the training.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Really early Naruto.
I can see you. I make a mental note of that's pretty fucking cool.
All right.
So, and then of course, technically I'm supposed to fall at the top of it, but that's where I would make my climb check to grab the tree and then keep going.
Okay.
So and I just take 10 on it, so
yeah,
we're good.
Well, you can't take 10 on this one because
I can always take 10 because I have a climb speed.
Oh yeah.
Even when I'm not supposed to be able to.
Yeah, okay. So taking 10 on
I
that.
hear you going, oh well, it's technically combat, but he's like, climb speed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah, that would get it. All right, so down to Schism. Your turn. Second round.
Hello.
Oh, probably just time to run in a random direction.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I think we're all doing.
We'll go...
Alright, let's get the other monkeys out of the race.
Go this way.
So here's a funny thing, I can actually still kind of tell where everybody is, because when they start measuring where they're going, I can see where they're measuring from. So.
I have my thing hidden, so you can't see mine.
Oh, that's rude.
Seriously.
I hide it. I'm sorry. I just had mine hidden. I feel like I annoy people because I constantly measure things.
I can see it.
I know.
Measuring. Measuring. There is a hide from others button. I never knew it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's new.
Yep.
You know, it would be fucking bullshit if the emerald was with the masters all along.
That would be bullshit, wouldn't it?
Turns around.
You should make a perception check.
The fucking masters on my turn.
Do you have?
I'm still in view.
Question: Do you have any? Okay. Do you have any sort of like specific vision, or is it just below light?
I have low light, yeah.
Okay. Well, Schism, you have moved,
Fucking
and
perception, these bitches.
you have another action you can take if you would like. You can move again, or you may do something. You may cast a spell. You may make a skill check.
I'm going to actually cast Augury.
Let's see here.
See what Augury does.
Augury. I need to make sure that it's casting time 1 minute.
Oh, that is kind of a long time in combat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Never
That's
mind.
Like,
I was
that's like
thinking
10
in like normal
rounds.
time.
Yeah, 10 rounds.
That's not good. Never mind.
Yeah.
I read that
If
as
you can
1
find-
round, not
Yeah,
1
it's all
minute.
good. It's all good.
If you can get near me, I can give you an illusion bubble of safety. But no.
But
Don't know that. Yeah. I don't think I don't really have anything that's useful. So.
All right.
You can always just move again.
Yep. You may
You're
take
useful.
a second
I
move
mean,
action.
your existence is useful.
Oh, that's yeah.
Yep. You can take a second
Again,
move
we have a
action.
telepathic link, so if you find a monkey and they steal your thingy, you can always be like, "There's a monkey over here," and we can go,
That's true. So I think that's a wall of trees I'm coming up against.
That is a lot of trees.
Why?
You are able to move into them, but you are unable to see from like you'll move past the threshold and you'll go into areas that I have hidden from you. They'll be like so dense that you can't see out of them. That makes sense.
Well, no one else is probably gonna do it, so what the hell?
Go for it. All right, where you want? All right,
Right there, yeah.
All right, making sure right there. Yeah.
Yeah, it's good.
All right, cool. Need to make sure because.
Let's see what happens.
All right, boom. You are seeing behind
Guys.
the veil.
I found leaves.
You found something that was green.
Everywhere.
"Wow, there's a lot of green, man." Did you find something that's like actually green?
Yes.
I can't
Found me.
Oh, you are pretty green. Got that green hair going on.
Well,
Yeah.
All right, so top of the round, Zayne, your turn.
Okay. I'm going to activate my command word for my Broom of Flying and go up about 40 feet in the air.
Okay.
Hey, 40 feet, buddies.
Actually, wait, I can double move. So, well, not double, but I have an extra. So the broom gives me a 40-foot flight speed.
Yep.
Then the extra 30. So let's go up an extra. Let's go. Say just go 60 in the air.
Okay, 60. Yeah.
Oh wait. That was
the thing is, it's a command word to activate the broom, so that's a standard action. So yeah, we can go 60. I was just trying to make sure.
It's because of the haste.
Yeah.
Or well, actually, if
you
you're
could go up
ascending,
to 70. You could go up to 70.
Doesn't ascending cut it though? I just remembered. Because I'm still okay with just 40.
Let's see. Why? Okay. It's flying up.
Yay, Z
You can
dimensions.
descend at okay, so you can ascend half speed of angle.
That's a mood.
This is okay.
Look at us adding Z dimensions.
Fly up at a greater than 45-degree angle. Okay. Just with a fly speed.
I'm gonna need to teach you how to fly without a broom, baby. Wait, I thought I was the witch. I need to talk.
Okay, yes. It takes... Okay, so the thing is, does the broom mention that you have to turn it up to move at an angle? Or does it just ascend and descend?
It just says I need to activate a command word. All I need is the command word.
The easiest answer is that it just gives him a fly speed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Specifically, it functions as overland flight.
Hey, that's what that's the spell I'm literally using. Hello.
Okay. In that case, it does take off 5 feet of movement for you to fly up at a greater than 45-degree angle, just to turn upwards that way. So it does take off 10 foot of movement to get to that position that you're at. So in total, you are 60 feet in the air. Yes.
Okay.
60 feet.
That's
actually calculates out perfectly. But now you can move at freely. You can move freely. Yeah.
Oh, I mean like above everything?
Yeah, you're able to move freely. But now it is Alvor's turn.
Never mind.
It's a command word to activate your broom, and then
right. I had one other question, but I can probably wait till my next turn.
Yeah, what's up? Real quick, you can take care.
So, okay, yeah, the silence spell. I know it doesn't particularly say anything about it, but would it improve a stealth check?
It improves a stealth check for auditory-based stealth checks.
Okay. So if I was trying to sneak up on somebody...
Yeah.
If they don't see you, yes.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I will give them a circumstance penalty. Yes.
Okay. I'm just asking for future. Okay, thanks.
I'm creating a trap.
All right. Alvor, your turn.
I'm going to move. 90 divided by 5 is 18. Right? So I've just been jumping 90 feet, but it occurs to me I should probably just move my token 18 times so I can see if, I don't want to just like fly right past it, right? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Picking up on it. You got to be able to... You don't just want to run into the middle of the forest without looking anywhere. So it is a move.
Yeah, like me looking around in perception.
It's a standard action to perception during rounds. So you can take a move action and then perception, and then that'll be your round. So you can move wherever you like.
Okay. Wow. Well, I'll move just outside the radius of my light things, which would be about here. What is it? What? No. I'm so sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
It's okay. Here. I'll
Classic.
Are you wanting
Thank
to?
You.
Okay. So, are you wanting to fly like over here?
Yeah, that's good. Let's just.
All right.
Okay. Wait. Okay. You want to just move me there?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay. I'm gonna do a perception check now.
All right. All right, so 29. You don't see anything. However, you do hear the sounds of little clinks of bells around you. As you move through the trees, you hear the sounds of bells as you whisk past the branches.
The fuck?
They're setting up traps over
Why
there.
are the bells?
Setting up me's over there.
There's
What?
little tiny bells. So that's
little bells tied on the tree branches.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay. Was that part of the festival? I don't remember that.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing is, peeking behind the curtain, you flew up and through the branches to get to that spot, whereas with Schism, she's on the ground, and so she's passing through like tree trunks and stuff.
Underbrush.
So
yeah,
underbrush and all that. Yeah. So, down to Akira.
Yay! Okay, from here, can I see the, elders well enough?
Let me check your
What-
vision here. I believe you have...
Because I can see them.
Yeah, sure.
I want a perception. I want to see if it's on them.
Okay, go ahead.
I know it's a cop out from you, but I
know,
you know,
I know, it's okay. I'm
Monkey
sure.
business.
I'm sure that Akira would. It would cross his mind, and so he would at least like to check. All right, 36. You don't see it on them. You don't see any
Okay.
indication of them.
I trust
having
my perception.
it. However,
And that was the standard action.
however,
right? Oh, wait,
with
not
that
very.
36, you notice that it didn't occur to you at the initial time, but you notice that all three of them are wearing red sashes.
Oh no.
As
Oh,
Master-
shit!
as
I relay
Master-
this. Holy shit! They're wearing sashes.
As Master
Oh, no.
Stargaze turns and gives you a cheeky grin. Cheeky grin. Just turns, looks at you, flashes his teeth.
We're about to get Neighrator.
Yeah, I telepathically pull and go. Oh shit!
Well, okay, so you still
that's
have
good to know.
a move action. Should you choose to
I'm running.
move somewhere?
I'm running. I'm flying.
You're flying? Alright.
I'm 570 feet. I'm booking it. I'm booking it.
Alright, so 70 feet.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
Okay.
Run from the monks! Run from the monks!
Alright. I think this was the spot, right? I think.
Yeah, somewhere around here. Yeah, I don't know, somewhere around here.
Yeah, that'll work. So,
All right, now I can't see anything because I use the perception instead of casting my light spell.
yep. So,
So
in addition,
I relayed that information to you guys, and I'm crying.
You also, as you fly into the underbreath, the branches and stuff, you also hear the small ringing of bells as you pass
My
through
ears
the branches.
twitch.
As you pass through the
Okay,
branches.
I'm just gonna with the telepathic link. The master's participating. Bells and trees. Everyone scream.
Oh, yeah, guys, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, they tie up bells in the trees. It helps. It makes it more difficult.
All right, Zeal, your turn.
I forgot to tell you guys that.
No, I'm sure he told them. They just forgot. He just forgot.
I forgot. In all honesty,
fair
'cause
enough.
it's been like a month, 2 months, 3
It's
months.
been a month. It feels as though it's been a month since we last were together.
Exactly.
So am I allowed to move? Am I allowed to move past this barrier?
Yes, you are. You just need to point an arrow to where you want me to move you.
So basically, I want to kind of circle the tree. I want to make a stealth check because I'm starting to try and be as stealthy so I don't get seen.
Yeah, you're familiar with it, so you can make a stealth check to move at half speed.
Which is still pretty quick for me. So. Oh well, that was a well. I'm not sure if you guys were able to hear that.
Well, what happened?
So. Okay, good. That means you're not hearing it.
I'm hearing things.
All right.
Okay. And then I kind of want to circle the tree and make a perception check around where I can see to try and see if I can see a glint of maybe, the emerald and or the next spot that would be good to jump to. So
Okay, so what's your current movement speed?
when it's cut in half, it's 40.
Okay.
And that's if I'm trying to. If I don't want to take a penalty, I could take a -5 penalty and move at full speed if I wanted to. But
20. And you wanted to circle the tree?
yeah, so he's kind of moving around the tree a little bit.
35. 40? Sound good?
Sure. Yep, that works.
Okay.
So I see. Well, I see where the next spot is. I'm going. So
All right. And last Schism.
Oh, I forgot my perception check. That's why I was only taking one move action.
Yeah. Go for it.
Let's not forget that damn perception check. You know, the reason why we are here in the first place.
The reason why you're here in the first place. Let's go for it.
30.
30.
And of course, watching out for other contestants.
Okay, so you do not see anything that would look like the Sky Emerald. However, you do hear the sounds of ringing in the trees all around you.
Okay.
As they hear rustling of leaves as people move through
the trees.
The trees.
Sounds good to me.
And Schism.
Let's see. How many rounds do we get before they start chasing us? They said 30 seconds.
You get 30 seconds.
Before people can start trying to take your sash.
And how many rounds is that?
That is 5 rounds.
Okay, cool. In that case, I'm not going to worry about stealth for the moment. I think I'll start with the perception check if I can, and then move.
Okay, yeah, sure.
I don't expect to see anything in these trees, but I'm the only one here. So we'll do that.
Nope, aside from large tree branches, you don't spot anything that would indicate a gem of some kind.
No surprise there. Alright, we'll move there.
Alright, move over there.
That's an interesting spot. Cool.
Alright, top of the round, round 4.
Round 4.
Round 4.
And I am currently above all the trees, correct?
Yes, you are.
I.e., if someone were to look up above the forest, I'm in plain sight.
Yeah.
Well, time to head on back down then, like kind of through the foliage and whatnot.
So where are you going specifically? I'll know.
That's pretty thick.
Fucking bells.
Let's see. Maybe off kind of. Would Schism go that way? Kind of off in that direction.
She went off that way. Just that way. You saw her run into the underbrush and never returned.
If you listen carefully, you might hear the sounds of swearing in several languages.
Alright. God, fucking. I understand several languages. That's even funnier.
Stupid fucking monkeys and their stupid trees and their stupid gems and their stupid everything.
So I'm going to
let the piss.
Well, the difference is
I even understood that one.
The difference here is I'm going to be aerial, so I'm going to say let's try somewhere off over this away.
All right. Arrow me to where you want to be.
Let's see. Get 70 feet. So let's say let's go about here.
Okay. Are you wanting to make a perception check before you go in, or?
Probably before.
Okay. Go for it.
What was my perception? I'm not usually making my first perception roll so late in a session.
I know, right?
39.
All right. So you clearly see with your dark vision, little bells hanging off the sides of the branches.
In the direction I'm going?
In the direction of everywhere.
So is there like a space where they would suddenly where they would be less clustered?
Possibly, however, you'll need to move carefully in order to avoid them. Basically, roll a stealth check in order to move into here without ringing bells.
So I think while I'm still above the trees, I would like to standard action cast Freedom of Movement.
Okay.
Because I know how much these monks like to grapple.
Okay.
And then, as I'm moving down, I want to use my rod to cast Silence as I move through that area.
Man, that is one slippery fish.
As I move back under the foliage, I want to cast Silence as I kind of move through there.
All right.
Swift action.
I just want to make sure. Right over there? Or...
it was 70 feet,
70 foot?
so I think it was... Yeah, right about there. Let's go with that.
Okay, cool. I'm having to double check, sorry, because...
That's fine.
It all kind of blends in together after a while. All right.
And whatever 20-foot radius would count for where Zayne would see the bells and stuff. Like, even if it doesn't cover everything, but
yeah.
And this is not on myself. It's on one of the bells.
Oh, it's on one of the bells,
or like a tree branch, or just something by one of the bells.
Okay.
That way, it's a stationary silence. It will not follow me.
Okay. In that case, boom. Okay.
Interesting choice.
20-foot radius, right?
Yes.
All right. So, luckily, at just enough to where, as you breach from that specific tree line, it manages to silence your approach.
Okay.
All right, Alvor. Yeah, Alvor, your turn.
I'm gonna move. Yeah.
All
And
right.
make a perception check.
So here and make a perception. All right. Hold that there, please.
What? Okay, so that's...
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Cool, gotcha. So you are in the trees.
Yeah, I see a little arm and a finger pointing.
Yeah. little finger point. Let me show this to the viewers here.
Okay, it's a little middle finger.
Little middle finger. It's just flipping you off. Beautiful. All right.
38.
And 38 perception. You don't see anything. However, as you're moving through the trees, you hear the sounds of the bells trailing behind you.
Oh, fuck. Are they tracking me with the bells?
No. The bells are on the branches. So as you're moving through the branches, you're shaking the bells.
Now, you know what I'm saying? Are them guys gonna come for me now that I am? Just living it.
I mean, ringing bells makes it real easy for people to figure out where you are.
Yeah, it's true.
So if they want to come for you and try to pull that shaft off, I mean,
shit.
So,
I mean, you've got 30 seconds before anyone's allowed to. But...
Yep. This will be the end of the fourth round once I get to Akira. Down here, in the complete and total darkness of the trees.
Wait, I'm the end of the round? I thought I was in the middle.
No, you're in the middle of the round right now.
Yeah.
At the end of this, it'll be the end of the fourth round.
Yeah.
And then you'll have one more round. Alright, Akira, where are you wanting to go?
I'm gonna go back to the ground. And then... I don't like it up here. I don't like the bells. The bells are mean. I'm back to the ground. And then I'm gonna cast Dancing Lights so I can actually fucking see!
Alright, so you are landing on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Making bells jingle all along the way. And
yeah, you know what?
As you do that, you will light up your area.
Yeah, I believe it's 4 lights.
Yep.
Yeah, up to 4 lights. So yeah, 4 lights.
Right now you can only cast them around you. You can only cast
Yeah.
around you, but you can later on move them as you please.
Yeah, but around me.
Yeah.
I can only see over here. That's why.
Yeah. All right.
Am I like against a tree? Did I just like what?
You are in the tree branches at the moment.
I went all the way to the ground. I would have
Well,
even still
you
had
are-
some move.
You
I was
flew
only
down.
40 feet in the air.
You flew down to the ground.
Yeah.
Okay, how much movement do you have left?
I have like 30 movement left.
Yeah, remember everyone's hasted.
Yeah. Okay, so 30-foot movement. You are in a large coalescing of trees at the moment. So you move
I'm gonna
to a location.
Yeah. I can forget it's not spacebar anymore, and that's throwing me up a loop.
All right.
Oh, where I'm at looks like a nice little.
It does.
road. Looks
It
like
does.
Boogie dancing.
And if you
Only
are
me.
shaking, here's something very wrong. Because this may be the
Like, I'm
last
just gonna
time you
need to
hear the
print
boogie
screen to
song. Whoa.
Like-
Whoa. All right. Yeah, we can see it on stream. That's great.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm in this beautiful position.
That's just the shape of the trees. That's what the Lorax demanded. Because he speaks for the trees. All right,
He
Zeal, your
speaks to
turn.
the trees.
Zeal.
Now I have to make a druid that talks to trees. Anyways,
Oh, we have someone who talks to trees.
there's someone who talks to a lot of different.
They're all dead.
plants.
No, not the rocks again! I'm so sad that the rocks were all dead and I couldn't talk to them.
So I'm gonna make a stealth check as I hop across.
Okay.
At -5 because I'm gonna be moving at more than half speed.
Okay.
As long as I don't move my full speed, so I can move up to 75 feet without issue.
All right.
Technically.
You mechanically have to tell a character they can't talk to the rocks.
That's a mood.
That's the mood.
All right, 28. So you're hopping
As I
from
then-
tree to tree.
Yep. So, and using a stealth check as I do so. So kind of hopping over here.
All right, and you luckily
And that was
managed,
60.
You luckily managed to hit a branch that didn't have a bell on it with that check.
And then from here, make another perception check.
All right, go for it.
41.
Okay.
So I hit the branch, and I'm doing my best to stay quiet and stay out of the way and not be seen, and look around and try to see what I can see with my monkey eyes.
All right, you see. You see a couple of shiny objects here and there, but you realize that they're just reflections off of the bells that are out on the trees. At this time, you do not see anything that would resemble a sky emerald.
He's gonna be unable to help but chuckle to himself, remembering how maybe like he accidentally grabbed a bell instead, and like one of the other contestants would have colored the bell green to make him think it was the real thing, and he went to grab it and it jingled. It's like, oh shit, wrong thing.
Oh no!
So he just chuckles to himself, remembering that memory, and then that's it.
All right. And last of the round, Schism.
It's not cheating to color it green.
Yeah, it's not.
It's true.
It's a bit cheeky.
Know that there's any point. Well, I'll decide if I don't. Rolling perception and then moving.
Okay. 27.
Excuse me, goddamn.
Okay. 27. You do not see any emeralds in this area.
Well enough. This is a huge friggin' map.
I told you. There's one of the reasons why I was worried about doing it tonight, because I didn't think Chaotic would be able to load them all in.
Well, luckily I've worked out perfectly, so.
Yeah. All right. Schism,
Oh.
you are free to move.
We will keep moving.
All
right
right.
there.
And a move. come to a bit of a
Look.
more open location.
It's more green.
It's more green. All right. And top of the round for the last 6 seconds.
Top of the
Zayne.
round to you.
Top of the round to you, laddie. My name is Zayne Coralyn, and welcome to another exciting episode of fucking trees everywhere.
Let's see if there's any last minute spells I can get up here. Nothing really on the way of spells that I need anymore. I think I'm spent. Displacement, freedom of movement, haste. I do have something I might do next round once we can start doing stuff. But for now, I think I'm just gonna stealth fly.
Okay.
This way. Let's stop here real quick to see what kind of light mode.
You said displacement was for 7 rounds, right?
Yes. Might need to take on another scroll, I just realized. And then about... say about here, I would say. 5 more?
We can do 5 more.
Okay, I wasn't counting proper.
That's fine.
Alright, so would I get a perception here?
Go for it. Perception.
Alright. In the darkness.
You don't need to worry about the light in the darkness, Sora.
Oh god damn it, Zemnos.
Zemnos.
Well, of course.
36. At this moment, Zayne, you do not see anything resembling the Viridium that you saw from earlier.
Okay.
All right, Alvor. Top of the turn to you. Where would you like to go?
Stop that.
Everybody becomes Irish on turn 6.
Oh, I thought that's how the curse worked.
If I wanted
Damn
to,
it, I've only got Scottish in the family.
Oh my god! I don't think I can do an Irish accent or anything. I don't think I can. How far can I move if I'm stealthed?
You can move at half speed if you are stealth. If you roll a stealth check.
Should I bother or should I just...
You are... Basically what you're doing is you are...
Well, I guess the real question is what's your stealth bonus?
Yeah, not much. So that's what I'm saying.
Might as well go for it.
Stealth is clang.
Its stealth is clang. Man, you need to get some armor training for versatile training. That's what I did for the wall, and he's got fucking 18 stealth.
Jesus.
It's great.
I
I
forgot
love
about
it.
that.
I love it.
He's a stealthy guy in armor. That's great.
Go.
Yeah, my stealth is 3. I think I'll just blitz it.
Alright.
I'll just blitz it.
Alright, blitz it. Blitz it. Blitz it.
There.
You can go 80 or 90. Your movement speed is 90. But
There.
I will move you there. This is your move action. You have one more action you can take. One more standard, move, anything you want. Perception? Alright. Sorry, man. It is... You are not seeing any, You're not seeing anything that resembles a Sky Emerald. However, you did hear a lot of ringing. Alright. Going down to our little fox friend, Akira. Akira.
Was that a fox noise?
Yeah! Possibly.
All right.
They actually make an
Right.
oddly wide variety of
This
sounds.
is our last.
This
This
is
is our
your
last round
last
until
round. This is your last round. Yep.
So stealth or activate a spell.
Spells make it real easy to know where you are since you have to talk out loud.
Yeah.
True.
It's true.
I'm stealthing.
All right. Stealth movement. Go for it.
I'm gonna stealth around.
Okay.
He's a real good stealther.
Really good.
Really good.
Actually, really good.
Oh, hot damn! All right, go for it.
Wow.
You can move up to half your movement speed. So I think it was
Which is
40,
30. Well, that was because I was flying. I had.
Oh
more.
yeah. You're on the ground now.
No,
You can move 30 feet. You would like to move.
You know what?
Huh?
I'm thinking about what to do next turn. Oh, can't. No.
All right. Well, are you wanting to move 30 foot?
Can't move there.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, we'll
I
move
just
there.
need you to hold the. I just need you to hold the arrow there.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. As you stealthily move out of the underbrush and into the open.
Okay, I might not want to move out into the open. I didn't know that was the open.
You burst out into.
I'll stay here.
Yeah, you burst out.
I mean, I'm
into-
pretty stealthy.
Yeah, you are pretty stealthy. Zeal, your turn.
Okay, so question, can you make perception checks as you're moving, or is it kind of a I have to move and then make my perception?
It is a standard
'Cause-
action to perception at this time because we're in
Okay.
turns.
So, stealth again
You can stealthy move.
at another -5 since I'm moving at faster speeds,
All right, 25. Go for it.
as I'm going to then hop over onto this tree.
All right. You do
See what I
ring
can see.
one. You do ring one bell as you grab onto it, just like.
Whoops. And seeing that there's not a lot of cover, I just moved 35. So 20, 35 would go to 55.
Okay.
And then 55. Am I good to move here?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm just gonna start moving along the tree line that way.
Okay.
Because it's a big old clearing over here, so it's not really a lot to move through.
Uh huh. And
And that should be 70 feet. So now I'll make a perception check again.
Yep. Perception.
42.
Ooh.
Not just looking for Viridian, but looking for anybody else that could also be a threat.
That's a smart idea there. So, you actually managed to see a. Let's see how far your sight is here. Actually,
It's like 30 feet, well, 30 feet and then 60 feet, so I mean, you know.
okay. You actually do manage to see. You manage to spot one guy over here in like the corner of your vision there.
Okay, I see him.
All right. And finally, Schism.
Well, I am probably not going to do well.
Well, who knows? Who
Let's
knows?
see.
We'll see how things go.
Let's see. I'm trying to determine whether something would be really stupid.
Just remember, they're Vanarans. They're all Vanarans. They can't see in the dark. Just a little thing to keep in mind. Just a little thing.
I didn't know if that was a restricted to Zeal.
No, it's a Vanaran. They have low light vision,
It's a Vanaran
not
then. Yeah.
dark vision.
So those of you with dark visions are cheating.
Exists is cheating.
just a quick little.
I just shared Goody my dumb idea.
something.
Because something I could do is I
Could
could
have done it on my last
activate.
turn.
I could activate my robe of scintillating colors, which would make it very difficult for them to steal from me, because they can't determine my precise location, and getting close
Okay.
is going to daze them.
Mhm.
But they'll also all know where I am.
That's
That's
why I would say
true.
that for a panic. A panic, you
It
can...
takes too long. I can't use it as a panic. It actually takes a while. But
It's the robe of scintillating colors. Really quick. Let me look this up and see if I can help you at all. Let's see. One full round after the wearer speaks the command word. The thing is, it doesn't actually say anything about, oh. Yeah, there it is. It illuminates a 30-foot radius continuously.
yeah,
Yeah.
that'll make me pretty obvious. Which, I mean, another effect would be it might draw them away from everyone else for a while.
That's true. They would see an easy target.
Seemingly easy.
Seemingly easy. I mean,
Oh man, just even in the game, you make a great support.
It's my lot in life.
For all.
well, you still have your full turn, so you can take a move, or you can cast a spell, do a perception. What you want to do?
Let's throw some chaos into their game. I'm gonna activate it.
Oh my god, you fucking mad lad.
I love you.
All right. So you speak the command word, and the
Yep.
colors. The colors start moving just slightly here, and
Yeah, they'll really start going next round.
yeah.
And then I'll do a
Literally
perception
fucking
and I'll be done.
rainbows. Just literal fucking rainbows of light just off of you as you skedaddle through the woods.
Pretty much. And that'll be my perception for this area.
All right. 29. You don't see it anywhere here. However,
Oh, man.
while you were looking, you did in fact manage to spot one of the other Vanarans.
Well, I'm already out.
Not necessarily. The thing
you've
is,
got your robe.
you're aware of now. So, just, you have an advantage over him because he's not aware of you, but you're aware of him.
Oh, I see him.
How is no one aware of you?
So
You're like a
They
disco
will
ball.
be soon.
they will be soon. So, with that, we're going to see what happens next time on Champions of Narr'tor.
Yeah. We're about to hit hard cut
Oh,
off.
is it that time already? Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Aw.
All
I
right.
need to remember what I was about to do.
We have exciting stuff planned. So I will go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and post this here. Armor. Akira has dancing lights.
I should have activated this on my last turn, but I'm an idiot.
Boom. Okay, so that's what we will leave the session with. For those of you who tuned in, I hope it was entertaining for you, and we will see all of you in the next exciting episode of Champions of Narr'tor. Who knows? Will they find the Viridium? Let's find out next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Yes, they are considered tiny.
Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
So, once we're gone, I have a question really fast, Wuten.